back, back, back. Okay. So this is Logan. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I want to demonstrate the movements that I'm going to be looking for when I take out Mommy and Baby to see if Daisy and Dewey, to see if we can make them do the same thing. I'm going to have to go a little bit further back so you can see what I'm doing, but okay. So what I want to do is I want to move his front feet towards that wall. So in order to do that, I'm going to put my hand like right above, like between his mouth and his cheekbone, and put my other hand as a guide on the shoulder. And I'm going to ask him to cross his feet over. And then I'm going to tell him he doesn't need to leave by rubbing on him right away. So like he didn't need to go anywhere. I just needed him to move his front feet to a direction. The hind feet, I'm going to touch him. I always plan on it being about where I could put my leg. So I try to make everything so it's like a transfer in the saddle. So if my leg can't come way back here, so I don't touch him way back here, I teach him where it would make the most sense. You can then make your alterations like based on the situation. If I couldn't reach his rib cage, then yeah, he should be able to understand from having been taught which part of his body I need him to move. So I'm going to touch him right about here, and I'm going to ask his hindquarters to move. So I'm just going to put my fingers, okay? Now I'm not pushing. I'm just going to wait. And I'm going to drop my hand immediately. When that foot looks like it's about to leave the ground in the crossing under him way, I let go. So he knows that it's only one step, but the step he chose was the right idea. Okay, so same thing in this direction, right between the cheek and the mouth and the shoulder. I'm going to ask him to step across. Once they give you their head to this kind of twisted position, you just don't give it back. Good. And then as soon as he takes that step, you make sure that you rub them to a stop so they don't think they have to leave. Move. Again, touching him right about here. I'm not pushing. You don't see any weight in my feet change. And that's the movement I'm looking for. He's a little anxious because I already took his buddy out. I thought maybe I'll do it this way. Okay, go ahead and ask him to back up by touching him in the chest and asking him to back off of that pressure. In his case, I might give a little support. So the wiggle on the rope might be my support. I don't need you putting your head over my head. Good. Now, the other thing I'm going to show is lowering the head. So it's by putting pressure on the pole. And all I'm doing is I got my hand like this, putting pressure on his pole. Okay, I do have another version of that, but I'm not going to show that because I'm not going to do that to them this time. Good. Again, put your head down. Good. So those are the movements we're going to be looking for. That's the hands-on you're going to see me do. And somebody wants to be scratched more, stop. So we're going to go ahead and be on our merry way.